that it must be the policy of the United States to support free peoples who are resisting attempted subjugation. If we falter in our leadership, we may endanger the peace of the world, and we shall surely endanger the welfare of this nation.
Hello, this is TruNorth, and welcome to our first episode of Deployment 2013. This week, I'm very sad to say goodbye to my former co-host, MC2 Gonzalvo, and very pleased to introduce my new co-anchor, MC2 Tyler Caswell, who's no stranger to broadcasting.
I'm very happy to be back in the saddle.
He may be better looking than me, but often has to be told to make his rack. Well, it's official. All lines are clear and the mighty Truman is ready to do her country's bidding.
For now, let's take a look back at the first week of deployment. Spectacular, very moving.
I agree, but didn't you edit that piece?
This week, Truman celebrated the 15th anniversary of its commissioning. I had the opportunity to celebrate with some of the original crew down on the mess decks.
Sailors stationed aboard USS Harry S. Truman celebrated the ship's 15th commissioning anniversary with a celebration honoring the ship and its plank owners currently stationed aboard Truman.
You grow a lot over 15 years, and I've grown personally. I've seen the ship progress forward as well, so it's just great 15 years later to be back on Harry S. Truman.
Truman sailors continue to maintain the high standards set at its commissioning.
Everybody that's come here after me for the maiden voyage has taken really good care of it. We brought her to life back in '98, still the best ship on the waterfront.
Truman is currently deployed supporting efforts in the U.S. 6th and 5th Fleet areas of operation. Aboard USS Harry S. Truman, I'm Petty Officer Tyler Caswell.
15 years of proud service to her country.
Here's to another 15.
Now let's take a quick break to hear a message from our night crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
This is the ship, USS Harry S. Truman. More than 5,000 sailors and Marines live and work here. Like any small town, it has a hospital, a library, and a barber shop. It also has hazardous material that is sometimes required for maintenance in order for the ship to perform its mission. This material is kept in a central location and may be checked out on a 24-hour basis. Unfortunately, people sometimes violate this policy. That's where I come in. My name is Heights. I carry a badge. Wednesday, 1423. My partner and I get a call from Airman Gilmore, who tells us hazardous material checked out the day prior has not been returned. We head to Hazmat Issue to investigate. 1431. We arrive at Hazmat Issue to interview Airman Gilmore. We quickly learn the missing hazmat was checked out by Seaman Jones in AIMD, who was made aware when he checked out his material that it must be returned within 24 hours. 1438. We check in with IM3's Work Center supervisor. Upon questioning him, we learn that Seaman Jones' maintenance has been completed. He directs us to Seaman Jones' workstation. Seaman Jones?
Yes?
I'm Detective Heights. This is Detective Lacombe. I understand you have some hazardous material in your possession that should have been returned to Hazmat Issue upon completion of your maintenance. Do you have this hazmat?
No, I don't. All right. I have it. I'll go take it to hazmat right away.
He promptly returned his hazmat and was removed from the dink list. Always remember to return your hazmat to the proper place and on time. It will keep you and your work center on the right side of the law.
So return your hazmat or risk a visit from those two.
Trust me, that's incentive enough. I know them both personally.
Really, don't be a target.
Truman sailors had their eyes on targets this week during small arms weapons qualifications. Our newest surface warfare qualified correspondent, L.J. Burleson, was on site for the shoot.
Sailors aboard USS Harry S. Truman conducted small arms weapons qualifications July 30th to test sailors' ability to hit targets using 9mm pistols.
It's important for us to be able to train our security force, our force protection team, so that way they're proficient and knowledgeable on all these weapons.
Sailors must fire 48 rounds to receive a maximum score of 240. The level of qualification is based on the shooter's accuracy.
I'm actually really glad that Harry S. Truman gave us the opportunity, because usually CS we tend to stay in the galley most of the time, and me getting the opportunity to get in the squad is pretty awesome.
In order to remain qualified, sailors must complete the course at least once per year. Aboard USS Harry S. Truman, I'm Petty Officer Lorenzo John Burleson.
Thank you, MC3.
On this week's episode of Furrowed Brows, MC2 Caswell and I cornered Truman's sales officer to find out what he's selling. Hello and welcome to Furrowed Brows. This week we were quite literally bullied into having our first officer, Truman's own sales officer, Ensign James Minge. Ensign Minge, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Sir, you have the distinct honor of being our first officer on Furrowed Brows. But in order to make the transition to the officer world, we had to start at the bottom.
Rock bottom.
Appreciate that.
Really, we had to find the most unimposing, unintimidating officer on the ship.
A baby kitten.
Really. Bottom of the pile.
Declawed.
Sir, can you describe for our audience exactly what you do aboard Truman?
Sure, I'm the sales officer on the Truman. So basically, I'm in charge of all retail operations, which includes laundry, barbershop, coffee shop, vending. The role of a sales officer on a ship the size of the Truman is to ensure that sailors have clean clothes, have their hair cut, are able to purchase candies, chips, anything that makes them feel good, you know, to make that deployment all that more bearable.
Sir, what I just took away from your response was that surface warfare officers have nothing on supply officers.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but we do two totally different
Backpedaling.
operations on the ship. They drive the ship. They're responsible for the defense of the ship. Supply, we receive everything. If you need something, we'll bring it on.
It's simply a matter of defending the ship and its crew from harm, providing the crew with Kit Kats. There's no question.
Exactly. Well, with being a sales officer, or the sales officer, you'll learn how to run a business, you'll learn how to manage people, you'll learn sales rankings, what sells, what doesn't sell, how to promote business. You'll learn laundry operations, vending operations. It's an excellent springboard into business.
Right. I should say you'd be well suited for managing a 7-Eleven or opening a laundromat.
Yes.
Well, best of luck to you, sir.
Yep.
Sir, on those occasions when your vending machines rob our crew members blind, would you suggest rocking the machines? Or a swift punch to the credit card slot?
Officially, neither.
They do have cameras, sir.
They do have cameras. The technology in those machines.
What we really, really want to know is why is there never any kermise?
Kermes.
The kermise.
The process for making the kermes. It takes an hour to freeze, and it's a huge seller.
You know, sir, it boggles my mind that you should ever run out of cremise. Really, I mean, you make 5 gallons at a time for 6,000 crew members. I just don't know where it goes.
Yeah.
Sir, are you excited about our visit to France?
Thrilled. I am the chaperone for the Monte Carlo trip on day 2.
I have it on good authority that the word chaperone is actually French.
Sir, do you have any advice for any sailors that are going to go into this port?
Yeah. Come to the ship's store. Buy our Zippo lighters. Buy our ship's coins. Buy our ship's hats. Because there's a little known tradition of a welcoming gift to our foreign friends. And they in turn will more than likely give you something back. Or just give it out of goodwill. Be an ambassador for the Navy and for your country.
Sir, how do you feel about being in the Navy?
Being in the Navy, it's fantastic. The swell of patriotism that I feel every day, the joy of putting on that uniform, even though that is cliched.
Oh, another French word.
I still feel a sense of pride, you know, of the amount of responsibility, the amount of effect I have, not only on
This is eating up a lot of our time.
Yeah.
this
Running out
this
quick.
ship, but also with the guys that I work with. I hope to be able to mold them, or at least guide them,
He's in for the long
on their
haul. Huh?
upward
He's a marathon runner.
trajectory.
You're not kidding.
And I expect to see them, you know, years down the line. You know, as first class, petty officers, as chiefs, maybe even master chief. It's that mentorship I love the most about it. That's why I love the Navy.
Sir, it's not about the power.
No. Maybe. A little bit.
Well, that does it for this week's Furrowed Brows. Sir, it's truly been an honor having you on our show.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for watching.
Be sure to tune in next week when we have somebody better. Until then. Now to pay the piper. Say, MC2, have you a collared shirt for our first port visit?
Why no, MC2. I forgot the only one I've ever owned. Where can I find one?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The ship's store is currently selling them at a discounted price.
Well, gee golly, they sure do think of everything.
Now that we put a check in that box,
No matter how prepared you were for deployment, everyone forgets something.
we wanted to hear what you forgot, so we sent our camera crew down to the deck plates to find out.
All right, this is Seaman Dawson here in the Av Galley with Seaman Harris. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. You just smiling. Like you got me smiling.
That's good.
Okay. So we just pulled out for deployment, right?
Yes.
So you got everything, all your uniforms.
Too much stuff.
Too much stuff. But what's that one thing you forgot? Everybody forgot one thing. I know you looked at your bag. You was like, God darn it, I forgot this. What was it?
My iPad charger.
Oh. So you going 9 months on a single charge? Alrighty. This is Seaman Dawson here in the Av Mess Decks with
Brian Peters, Naval Air Force In-Serve Coordinator.
How are you doing today?
I am having an excellent Navy day doing the Navy's job.
All right.
Promoting defense of the country, doing the national interest. We be there, man.
Alrighty. This is Seaman Dawson here with IS-2 Anderson. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I am all right. Well, since she's short, I'm going to go ahead and take a knee. I'm going to take a knee just so I can be about the same height as her. So, IS-2, when you, we just deployed. We fresh out. And you went to your berthing and you was unpacking your sea bag. What's that one thing you forgot? Everybody forgot something?
The one thing that I forgot, I didn't forget anything. I came prepared like a good sailor should.
Oh, isn't that cute? She just lied. What was that one thing that you was like, gosh darn it, I forgot it?
Forgot what it was.
ET3 Moses, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Okay, you looking a little serious there. You good? Oh, no, go ahead. We could just look for a couple seconds.
The one thing that I forgot, aspirins.
You don't got aspirin. Now, you know it's going to be hard out here. You're going to need them.
No, I don't need no aspirin, see, because when you go to sea, I left all the headaches ashore.
Oh.
So forgetting the aspirin, that was a good deal. Remind me of the great time I'm going to do out here defending the country.
But when we get back, you going to have a headache. What was it?
Oh, man, hair grease.
All right, this is Seaman Dawson here, Maintenance Control with Staff Sergeant Guy. How you doing?
Pretty good in yourself.
I'm all right. We're going to be serious this whole conversation. He's looking like he ain't playing no games. So I'm just looking like that too, right? You right?
Yes.
Batteries.
Got him.
Hair products.
Got him.
Pillowcases.
Got him.
Did you leave anything?
No, I didn't. I don't recall leaving anything.
He didn't leave anything. We interview people all day, and he the first person to say he didn't leave anything.
That is correct.
Uniform.
Got him.
Skin products.
Got him.
Lotion.
Got him.
All right, man. Now don't put too much grease. Now it's gonna be like 190 where we going now.
Yeah.
You don't want it to melt and make your skin look laminated.
Yeah, I should be all right though. I'm not too dark, so it's.
You'll be like, you see Mosley, he look plastic. We actually got a special award for you. I don't have an award actually. I mean, that's just good you didn't leave anything. So, lipstick.
Got it.
Fingernail polish.
Got it.
We're gonna finish with our dance. You ready? Go hit the move for me.
I'm ready. We're having a great time out here.
That's what's going on across the deck plates this week, Truman.
Be sure to check out the Give 'em Hell Herald for more news from around the ship.
Deployment just started, but it'll be over before you know it.
And remember, if it isn't true, it isn't news. Until next time, Truman. Well, that wasn't a bad first episode.
Oh, I'm pretty happy with that one. Pretty happy with that one.
Nothing to sneeze at, that.
No, can't be sneezing at that one.
Oh, that's a fine doodle.
Well, I mean, this doodle is nowhere near as elaborate as that one.
You flatter me, but no, you're right.
Do it again. I stepped on his foot.
You don't like England?
No.
But you've never been there.
Neither have you.
But I've seen pictures. That's good enough.
We're getting video bombed.
Leave any of those words in any language.
I don't know.
Give them hell.
There you go. That's a language I speak. It's a language we all speak.
Just dropping things.
Sir, on those occasions when your vending machines rob our crew members blind, would you suggest rocking the machines? Or is... wait until I...
All right, thank you.
Short and sweet, right?
Short and sweet, just like me. That's how I like it.